Welcome back, everybody, on the Eagle Nest podcast. We haven't done an episode in a while, so I want to welcome everybody back to our Aces YouTube channel. And a couple things. Number one, the basketball team plays on Friday, this Friday, so hopefully they will win. For Aces, and hopefully next week I will have somebody on for you guys to talk about basketball. Hopefully we'll interview the coach, in a couple of weeks for you guys. We'll take a break. We'll be right back here on the Eagle Nest podcast, to talk about New York sports. Coming up next on the Eagle Nest podcast, hosted by Johnny.
The Eagle's Nest is brought to you by the Whitney Weekly. This Friday, January 26th, join us as Matt and Colin demonstrate exercises you can do at home. Plus, we've got Sign of the Week and a great question about game consoles. Austin Fiorillo signing off. Thanks for listening.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Eagle Nest podcast. I want to say last night that the Knicks won against the Nets. So that's a good game for the Knicks. And hopefully the Knicks will keep it rolling. And Nick Klaskin had a great block by Jalen Brunson, known as the Brunson Burner. The Knicks are a basketball team. They're playing good basketball this year. So if you're a Knicks fan, you will like this. You will like this episode. This is the Eagle Nest podcast show. So we are we're going to talk about your New York Knicks. Now, the New York Knicks are playing Echo. When will the New York Knicks play?
The Knicks and Nuggets are facing off tomorrow evening at 7:30 p.m.
Okay, so the Knicks and Nuggets will play tomorrow evening at 7:30 at 7 o'clock. Hopefully the Knicks will win. They've been winning a lot of games, so no issue with that. Hopefully they can win a lot of games, and hopefully we can say on this show that we can win a lot of games, and support all the and support everybody. So the last thing I'll say to wrap up this Eagle Nest podcast is I'm gonna try next week to get somebody on from Aces. I'm gonna ask Eric if he can arrange it. We're gonna hopefully get a basketball report for you guys. We're gonna hopefully get a team player. That's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see if we can arrange that for you guys next week. But for these last couple minutes, I do want to say, you guys, I know that the Super Bowl is coming up in a couple weeks, so I think somebody from the NFC is going to be in it this year, and I think the Chiefs will be in it. Echo, how many teams are left in football?
In the NFL playoffs, there are currently 4 teams remaining: the Chiefs, Ravens, 49ers, and Lions. Would you like to hear a football joke?
No. Okay, I think that the Chiefs and Raiders will be in the Super Bowl, or that would be that. We're gonna be covering the Super Bowl on this show for you guys. I'll give you some reports, and we will see if we can get some information for you guys on that. So everybody, we will talk to you guys next week on the Eagle Nest podcast. Thank you to everybody that listens to our shows and produces. All right, we'll wrap up today's program. Thank you to everybody that listens. And the New York Knicks are awesome team. If you're a Knicks fan, or shout out to Stacy Booker. Stacy, thank you so much for listening to our show, and also shout out to the amazing cheerleading team we have at Aces. Hopefully the cheerleading team does good this Friday, and hopefully we can win for Aces basketball. Alright, thanks for listening to our Eagle Nest podcast. It's been a pleasure doing it for you guys. Thanks so much, everybody at Aces and around the world. Thank you and take care. This is Johnny and the Eagle Nest podcast signing off. Take care. Good night.